Sabadi, I'm Silimata Duangpumi. Welcome to our LNTV English Language News Edition for Monday, the 8th of August from Vientiane capital. In our today's news, Laos walks to mark ASEAN Day. The Lao National ASEAN Secretariat in Vientiane hosted a flag hoisting ceremony to mark ASEAN Day, and now we begin firstly with the 44th anniversary of the founding of ASEAN and the 14th anniversary of the Lao PDR's accession to ASEAN. The Lao PDR became a member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, when it was officially accepted on the 23rd of July, 1997. It is widely observed that becoming a member of ASEAN has provided opportunities to improve security ties, to boost trade and investment, and enable the country to develop both its natural and human resources. Our news team, Malay Vieng Wongchandi, talked to foreign and local residents their views on Laos' gains by being a member of ASEAN.
To leave of the country from the least developed country by 2015 and 20.
Speaking to our news team, an Australian national, Peter Evans, who is an independent consultant and has been in and out the country since 1995, said he personally observed significant changes in the Lao PDR.
Tell us what you observed, some changes in the country through your eyes.
Well, the big changes for me are the speed of development. When I first came here, things were starting to happen, but they were happening slowly. In the last 3 or 4 years, the development has been very rapid, and I see that in the number of buildings going up in Vientiane, and if you go to Luang Prabang, the amount of building that's going on, and so on. But that's what you can see. The other area that I think is changing rapidly is technology. You see the expansion of the mobile telephone network and the expansion of internet. I came here first with Telstra, and the internet was not here. And now, many years later, the internet is so important in the country, broadband internet and high speed. And for me, that's one of the big changes, and I've been part of that, so that's why I also know about it.
Peter Evans also offered their comments on how being a member of the ASEAN benefits the country.
Well, I think what it did for Laos is to speed up the process of putting regulations, laws in place to help the country develop. And that was mainly through trade and cooperation with outside countries. And for Australia, Australia has been one country that has worked very closely with Laos on this, and was very happy to see the ASEAN membership as part of that process, because a lot of benefits flowed from that. The ASEAN countries try and regularize their trade policy across the borders, and that means that Laos benefits from the work that's already been done in other countries. So I think we, as foreigners who come into this country to invest, get a benefit from Laos being a member of ASEAN.
If you look back to the past 14 years, and now you can recognize a lot of changes, in Laos. Of course, there will be both pro and cons, side of the change. But conclusion, you still feel like, it's positive change. Like it or not, the country economy has been developed tremendously. People point of view, or the way of thinking, the way of seeing the world has also been developed, changed, and especially for the younger generation, which is going to be, our future, the future of our country. So all these people have more chance to expose to international, network, and that's also thanks to Laos becoming a member of the ASEAN countries. For example, it's more easier to traveling, around the region without all this, visa, application. You can just go to your neighboring countries, with the passport. And of course, travel also broaden your knowledge, your way of seeing the world, cultural exchange, educational exchange, something like that. I believe so.
Oh, we have seen a lot of the developments since we become the member of the ASEAN member countries. Then we have seen a lot because we have more friends, we have more, we gain more perspective from the friends from these neighboring countries who have developed the countries a lot. So we gain a lot of the knowledge and things from friends, different ideas. We get wider ranges of perspectives from friends around these ASEAN countries. Yeah, we've seen a lot of the development. That's from our own country ever since we become this ASEAN member countries.
Well, I am from Malaysia, so initially I actually came here because of my husband. So anyway, I found myself a job now in Gecko Wines, and I think I'm going to be in Laos for a long time. I would say the first time I heard the name Laos was when I was in secondary school, like taking up history classes. So they talk about Mekong River, they mention about Laos, but that's about it. So I only started to know more about Laos when my husband, then boyfriend, was working here. Yeah.
One of the countries that rich in nature and the culture. So these areas will be the best for them. They can't look for the the high-rise buildings on these technologies, but we can offer this ecotourism and cultural tourism. These are the things that we recommend people from other countries to come and visit, and they have to experience the uniquely Laos, which is the landlocked becoming the landlink country, and the culture and the nature that we can offer.
Laos is a very peaceful country, a very nice place to relax and chill out. So I always tell them it's a chillaxing country. So so this is one thing I tell them. And also, if they want to come, they should come now when Laos is virtually still in its natural beauty, untouched.
There are always pros and cons, in the development. When modernization continue, for sure you are gaining something and you are losing something. But then as Laos, as a country with a long-standing history and culture for, thousands of years, something like that, when we open our doors, to international level, of course, we are receiving, different cultural exchange, cultural influence, and a lot of influence in, lifestyle of people in Laos. And at the meantime, I think to be a self-identity, it's also coming from the fundamental education. It's all from the families. It's all from the very basic education from, school.
The 14 years that Laos has journeyed with ASEAN has been an important chapter in the history of the country and reflects successful implementation of the country's foreign policy of peace, independence, friendship, and cooperation. ASEAN was established on August 8, 1967, with the aim to promote peace and development in the region and world at large. The day is known as ASEAN Day, as pronounced in the ASEAN Charter.
I'm Peter Evans. I'm at the moment I do many things, but I call myself an independent consultant, and I come from Australia. I first came to Laos in 1995, working with Telstra. I was the country manager for Telstra, and I've been coming back to Laos ever since, and I have a number of business interests here.
My name is Pani Sanyavong. And I've been doing different things actually. Mainly it's about marketing, public relations, and communications. We are also doing publishing the lifestyle magazine, which is known as Society Lifestyle.
Okay, my name is Carmen. So I'm from Malaysia. So I've been here for almost 2 years now. And I wasn't working initially, but I've got a very good opportunity to be working for this wine shop, Gecko Wines. So, look forward to be here for many years.
My name is Kewudon Jantavungsai. the marketing of representative of the Tourism Malaysia in Laos, and yeah.
And that's the end of our today's news. I'm Silimata Dongpumi and the news team. Thank you very much for joining us. Until we meet again, goodbye for now.